Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas to all of you. A very warm welcome to all of you joining us today for this insightful session on AI at work, how every professional can benefit from artificial intelligence. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. We are excited to see professionals from diverse backgrounds joining in, which truly reflects how AI today is no longer limited to just tech teams. It's impacting every role, every function, and every industry. Artificial intelligence has moved far beyond being a buzzword. Today, it's embedded in how we work, how we make decisions, how we communicate, and how we grow in our careers. Whether you are in marketing, operations, HR, finance, supply chain, education, or leadership, AI is becoming a powerful productivity partner. The key question is no longer, will AI affect my role, but how can I use AI effectively and responsibly to stay relevant and ahead? That's exactly what today's session is designed to help you understand. Practical, real world AI adoption for professionals, at least at your level. Before we dive into this session, we'd like to acknowledge and welcome our collaboration partner, Leadership Force Academy. This webinar is hosted by AI Certs, but before we start, I would like to introduce Mr. Nuretin, our collaboration partner, to introduce themselves and a bit about their company. Mr. Nuretin, over to you.
Yes, dear guests, welcome to our webinar. My name is Nurettin Ağdaşan. I am founder of Leadership Force Academy. At Leadership Force Academy, we focus on empowering professionals through practical training in sales, leadership, and digital transformation. Our mission is simple, to help you grow, adapt, and stay ahead in ever-changing business world. Since 2022, we have been operating across Turkey, Azerbaijan, and CIS region, and we are proud of to be authorized training and certification partner of AI certs in these regions. AI certs, a US-based leader in AI education. Through our self-learning role-based certification programs, we offer internationally recognized blockchain-based certification. We are happy to see you here. I want to say thank you to our partners of AI sets and their amazing team for this event, as well as our speakers. And of course, a big thank you to all of you for taking time and to be part of these sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Niratan, for sharing those insights. This seems we both are deeply committed to empowering professionals with future ready skills and industry relevant learning. Now, coming to the most awaited part of the webinar, our speaker for today. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce Shilpa Vij, who will be guiding us through today's session. Shilpa is an AI specialist and an energetic, insight driven speaker known for her ability to transform complex AI concepts into simple, relatable, and actionable learning. She holds multiple globally recognized AI certifications, including AI plus marketing, AI plus supply chain, AI plus legal agent, AI plus business intelligence, AI plus educator, AI plus executive, etc. This uniquely versatile background allows her to clearly demonstrate how AI is reshaping industry, decision making, and workforce capabilities across roles. With over 2 decades of corporate training experience and 6 years as a Microsoft certified trainer, Shilpa brings a powerful blend of deep technical expertise and a practical training focused approach. She has delivered impactful webinars, corporate masterclass, and boot camps on AI, Microsoft Dynamics, Copilot, and enterprise digital transformation. Her sessions are widely appreciated for their clarity, real world examples, storytelling, and ability to make an advanced AI topics feed accessible and exciting. a strong believer in continuous learning and human centered responsible AI adoption. Shilpa focuses on not just on the what of AI but also the how and why. We are truly excited to learn from her today. Over to you, Shilpa.
Thank you, Srishti, for such kind words. I hope I am audible now to everyone. Can I get some reactions?
You are Shilpa.
Thank you. So, a very and a Merry Christmas to each one of you. Thank you for choosing to spend a part of festive season with us. It truly means a lot. I'm Shilpa, and it's an absolute delight to welcome you to this session. This is a Christmas special webinar because it's all across the world that everybody is celebrating. And our webinar, that is AI at Work, today is not just about technology. It's about celebrating progress, people, and possibilities. Very much in the spirit of Christmas. Christmas is a time for reflection. We look back at the year gone by, our challenges, our learnings, and our wins that has quietly, consistently, and powerfully helped us sail through the year. Now, AI at Work has been recognized and celebrated as an award winning initiative, not just for innovation, but for impact. And awards don't come from flashy technologies nowadays. They come from real world value, ethical use, and of course, knowledge of the people for thinking, creating, and leading. One important message I want to share today, especially in this festive season, is AI does not replace human touch, it enhances it. Just like Christmas is not just about gifts alone, but about people and purpose, AI is also about you. AI is also about people and purpose. AI is just not about coding, automation, algorithms. It's about empowerment. If you know AI today, you are empowering yourself. And during today's session, we will explore how AI fits naturally to everybody's life, your everyday work, and how you can move from curiosity to confidence with AI. Because how you want to shape your future, your career, will depend on you. And as we are close to the year closing, this webinar is also an invitation, a gift. If you will step into the new, better prepared, more confident, and AI ready year. So grab your coffee, enjoy the festive vibes, and allow yourself to imagine a workplace where AI works with you, not instead of you. It will be your partner, your co pilot, and your helper everywhere to make your worker your work better, smarter, and the best in your entire zone. Once again, Merry Christmas and welcome to the session. And let's unwrap the future together. So let's begin. The agenda would be now, let's start with the basic things. We'll be talking about the fundamentals of AI. Even if you don't know anything about the word artificial intelligence, do not worry. You will be walking out with lots of info in lots of opportunities to enhance your knowledge. AI is all about learning from data and assisting human decision making. It will observe the patterns, the objects, the images, and it will going to predict the outcomes for you and generate content. But it does not think like you. It does not think like humans. The feel the humans have, the ethics that we have, the values that we have are irreplaceable. AI is here to help me, not to replace me. Get that into your mind. Think of AI as a digital coworker. It handles your repetitive tasks, it handles your time consuming tasks. So you can focus on judgment, on creativity, and the strategy, the decision making. So once we get this foundation right, everything else starts to make sense, right? And slowly we'll be moving to the business impact, talking about ethics and what are the future and the next steps, all about it. So, business impact would be talking about the markets, the productivity, the industry adoption, and then we'll be going about the responsible use of AI and slowly getting into the flow. So, how AI is for everyone, made for everyone. Now let's talk about the everyday life that we have. Okay, let me tell you a small story. I hope you are enjoying your cup of hot chocolate or coffee right now, but enjoy the story too. This morning, like many of us, I reached for my phone. Just like that before I stepped out of the bed. The alarm went off, set at the perfect time because it had learned my routine. The weather app, gently suggested me to wear a jacket because it's going to be cold today. My email already had draft replies which were waiting for me to develop a reply. And my navigation app quietly avoided traffic I didn't even know existed. None of this felt dramatic. It's a routine many of us follow. And that's the point, my dear. AI works best when it blends into your life smoothly like a butter. And we just don't even notice it. On the way to work, AI decided the fastest route, the route without traffic. And it also decided that what I should, you know, order at a coffee shop because it remembered my favorite order. At work, it suggested how to phrase an email, suggested a long document, and summarized it, and highlighted insights hidden deep inside the datas, which I would have actually digged into it for months and I would have, helped into that. Now, just imagine this all didn't happen with any magic, or I did not have a lamp to rub and get a genie out. I didn't ask for magic. I asked for help. And that's what AI really is, not a robot from a movie, but a helpful assistant, just like you can see in the picture. That is, removing that tension, that anxiety, that friction from my day and making it a smiley, happier, and, a day without any stress. Now, think about a customer service agent resolving an issue in minutes because AI surfaced the right solution immediately in front of a screen. Or just imagine a marketer creating a campaign, that also an idea, faster because AI sparked the creativity. AI sparked the idea that I have floated as a marketer into AI. Or just imagine that I'm a finance professional spotting risks early because AI connected the dots instantly. AI didn't replace the effort, it multiplied it. And here's the most important part of the story. Every decision, every decision that you've noticed was belonging to a human, whether it was a finance professional, whether it was a marketer, or whether it was just me ordering a coffee at a coffee shop. The decision was mine, but the efforts were of AI. Now, AI suggested and humans decided it's going to go like that. And that's how AI should live in our lives every day, quietly but powerfully, responsibly guiding us, and deeply human centric. So when we talk about AI at work, we really talking about something very familiar to us, making everyday life a little easier, a little smarter, and a lot more meaningful. And that's the future worth embracing. That's the future I would love to have, right? So, just upgrade yourself with AI, and AI is going to be your best partner. Now, when I talk about AI, there are some fundamentals. When we talk about artificial intelligence, the first thing to understand is AI is not intelligence in human sense. It does not think, it doesn't feel, or even judge. So AI just analyzes the data that we feed in. AI learns the patterns and produces recommendations on that content at a speed, because that's what it is good for, and at a scale also. I can feed in multiple data and I can get the results immediately. That's the speed and the scalability. It at its foundation, artificial intelligence works on three simple pillars. Data, that's the fuel that lets the AI keep running, 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 running like that. And the quality of AI output depends directly on the quality of the data you're feeding in. If you're feeding poison, the results would be poisonous. And if you're feeding the good potion, you would be getting the good results. So a good data is good results. Like, if an AI system is trained on customer support data, it can identify some common issues, suggest the customer segment sentiment. But if the data is incomplete or it is a biased data, just biasing towards a particular tribe or a culture, the output will reflect that. Good data leads to good AI, and bad data is going to lead to bad decisions. So ultimately, the decision would be mine that whether I'm giving a good data or a bad data. So AI is helping me, but I am the boss. I'm the one who's going to learn, adapt everything. And slowly this AI has evolved. It's not, it's not something which is just born this year. It was born in 1950, and slowly, slowly, slowly it improved and improved. And finally, what we see today is artificial intelligence. It started with algorithms, it started with just ideas, and now it is a model. It talks about learning, reasoning, perception, and also talks to me in my language. If I speak Turkish, I can ask the questions in Turkish to AI without using any translator because there's a natural language processing feature into it. That's what AI fundamentals are. And now to give you a little more idea on what are the types of AI. Now imagine we are following one person through a single day from morning to the night. And we are meeting three different kinds of AI along this day with that person. Mhm. The first one is the narrow AI. The current reality artificial intelligence that we talk about is the narrow AI. It is called as the specialist. Now just let's come back to the example that I was giving. The day began. Okay. The alarm rings exactly on time. Phone unlocks using the face, just like I keep on doing it with mine. Maps reroute me with a lesser traffic, and my emails filter spam without being asked to. This is the job of narrow AI. Okay. Now, it is designed for some specific task. It can do my face recognition, it can do my content recognition, it can do my voice recognition, and it can define my work. Now, narrow AI is designed to do one specific task extremely well and nothing beyond that. When I give one task, it will do only one task. It doesn't understand the world. It doesn't learn outside its job. That means if I have programmed my alarm to go off at 5 a.m. in the morning, it doesn't go beyond that. It's going to be just do that job and okay. But within its lane, it's brilliant. It will never show any errors. Like, for, as I said, voice assistant responding to my commands or, you know, fraud detection in the banking website. So not that narrow AI is everywhere. The artificial intelligence that you and me right now can see and work with that is narrow AI. Now, if I talk about the generative AI or general AI, it's it's called as the creator. Okay. Now, just imagine the same example. Morning we have the first AI with us, that was narrow AI, and now it's the mid morning, and it's the mid morning at work. You open a document and ask AI to draft an email for you or summarize a very long report to, a smaller one. You can create a marketing routine, generate a presentation within seconds. It does that. This was all generative AI. Unlike narrow AI, which classifies and predicts, generative AI would add that idea, would add that text, image, and code, and even strategies to that idea. That is the general AI. Okay. Now just imagine that, you are writing prompts and you are generating image tools and chat based co-pilots you're making your own bots. And generative AI feels magical because it works with creativity. It uses a little bit of mind, something we believe that only humans would do. But remember, it still needs my direction. It still needs human direction. The better the prompt, the better would be the result. But the prompt giver is me. Now, let's talk about the third one that's called the super intelligence AI, or you can say the future vision. Now, imagine the end of the day, but not today. Imagine a future where AI can, decide when will I get up, reason like human, learn independently across all this, and make decisions with self-awareness. Or this is all super AI. But this super AI is available only in movies, not in reality. In reality, what we have is narrow AI. This super intelligence, it's just the movies that we see right now. It just it doesn't has control over ethics, safety, responsibility. That is why we are still on narrow AI, and that is why the AI governance, the AI rules, and AI regulations are becoming everywhere. Now, the key message. So when people say AI is taking over, they are usually confusing the narrow AI and today's generative AI and tomorrow's super AI. Right now, we use only narrow AI. It's going to be very, very simple and very, very clear. We collaborate with generative AI. We take few features, but we use only narrow AI. So one thing remains constant. Humans are leading. AI is assisting. AI is always at my back. AI is only with me, but I am the main role player. I am the future of work with AI. That's what AI is doing for me. Now, think of AI learning just like, how humans build skills. How do we build a skill? We do the basics first, then we practice, then we have a deeper understanding of the subject, and finally, we are refined version of what we were earlier at the basic stage. So, similarly, the first thing comes is machine learning. It's like teaching a child to recognize apples and bananas. Over the time, I will show this is a ball or apple. This is called a red ball. It's called an apple. So the kid would see, the child would see that okay, the red ball with the shiny thing with a stick on the top and seems juicy kind of is known as a apple. And when I show banana, it would say, and just for him, the image is the main, thing wherein the child connects with me. The tube thing, yellow color, that's called a banana. So over time, patterns are learned. And in the workplace, machine learning exactly does the same thing. It predicts sales, it see the frauds, it recommend products and spot customers churning or moving around. It learns from experience and moreover data. It means better data gives you better learning. Next is the next step that's called the deep learning or DL, which works more like a human brain. Like we have the neural network, we have the network of nerves in our brain. If you would have seen a walnut, you know how the brain looks like. So instead of just pattern, it understands complex things, complexities, faces, voices, languages, images. This is what powers voice assistants. It can work with the face unlock, medical scans, and real time translations also. So it handles messy, unstructured, and far better data. Now, then comes the third layer, which you see deep down inside. That's the generative AI. Now, this Gen AI, where creativity appears, now, think of an artist and a critic learning together in the same class. One creates, the other just evaluates. Highly realistic. This is used for generating images, enhancing your existing photos, designing the products, and also safely stimulating the data. The big picture is simple. Machine learning learns, deep learning understands, and the Gen AI refines the other two. But humans still decide the purpose, the direction, and the responsibility. Okay. So it's you first always. AI learns fast, but humans decide what truly matters. The partnership is going to define the future of the AI at work. It is something which we will be deciding. Now, let me set the context very clearly that, AI is not growing slowly. It is growing explosively. It just, in just a few years, AI has moved from research labs into our boardrooms, has got you and me talking today. The workflows, the everyday tools that we use, what, what took decades of earlier technologies to come to this place, like computers or the internet, AI is achieving it in minutes. AI is achieving it in the fraction of a time. And why is this happening? Any idea? Because AI delivers immediate values. Organizations are seeing that productivity gains in weeks and not years. Cost optimization is coming in. Faster decision making is happening. New revenue driven streams are coming in. Industries like banking, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, marketing, customer service, you name it, and AI is there. So, should we adopt AI? Everyone is asking. You should ask rather, how fast can we scale it? And here's the most important insight: the fastest growing AI users are not technologists, no IT people, no coders, no developers. They are business professionals. They are people like you and me. They are people of everyday's life. AI tools are now designed for everyday users. No codings, no complex setups, no algorithms, no banging the heads all around that those calculations. This explosive growth tells us one thing very clearly: AI is becoming a core that you should have. It's a workplace skill that you should definitely possess, not a niche technology. Those who learn to work with AI will accelerate definitely. Those who ignore it will, of course, struggle to keep up the pace. And that's why understanding AI today is not optional, it's essential. Learn it and grow with it. AI is transforming business and empowering people like you and me. It's redefining. It's redefining every role. It's redefining how work gets done, making every role smarter, faster, and more impactful. Nowadays, it's not just a doctor, it's AI plus doctor. Nowadays, it's not just a finance guy, it's AI plus finance specialist. AI specialist, AI ethics officer, AI plus chief officer, AI plus anything, any profession that you can talk about. AI plus engineer, AI plus real estate, AI plus business intelligence. So much of AI. And first, AI adds speed to your work. You know, decisions like, for example, any report analysis used to take days. Nowadays, the that is in minutes. Or even, leaders can move from waiting for an information to act on insights immediately. The second thing that AI gives us is quality. We do not have to rely on any data wherein, we are just struggling to that whether this data would be correct or not, or two people, three people are checking and rechecking it. AI gives us quality. AI transforms productivity because my work would be more productive with the help of AI. I can just give my repetitive task, all those low value tasks or data entry, summarization, follow ups, all these tasks to AI and free myself for decision making, for important works, for, the other things like, AI can transform everything faster. So finally, AI transforms our decision making. AI doesn't decide for us, it doesn't decide for leaders, it equips them. It helps me make smarter, sharper insights, better scenarios, and also do a why analysis that, okay, what if in 2030, what would be the results if I do this, if I do that? So, I can predict across industries, the pattern is the same: faster execution and smarter decisions. It also lowers the cost, which is also an important factor. If I will save money here, I will give more money to my people. That is a higher impact. And that is why AI adoption is no longer optional. It's strategic, it's essential. And today we should shift the mindset of thinking that AI is going to replace us. No, 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 no. AI is going to help us, enhance us, and amplify our productivity instead of reducing it. Adoption is all across industries. Everybody is adopting AI. It is no longer anything which is industry specific now, it's industry wide. The terms have changed from industry specific to industry wide. In banking and finance, AI detects fraud in real time, also accesses my credit score faster so that I can get more loans, and powers intelligent virtual assistants can help me at any hour of the day because AI never sleeps. AI in healthcare can scan my medical images and support early diagnosis of the diseases which are very critical. In retail and commerce, it can predict the demand. It can predict that how my supply, my managers can actually do the evaluation of the stocks, that how much should I keep, what is the inventory that I should hold. In manufacturing, it helps me that what when my machines would go on a breakdown time or if they can fail, what is the plan B? In marketing and sales, it generates content, it generates scores, it generates and predicts the customer behavior. Also, across industry, the pattern is clear. AI is moving from experimentation to execution, and that is very important. It's not about who uses AI, it's about who uses it well. So, be that AI enthusiast, be that AI specialist, and be the one which is going to be ahead of the crowd. So, there are lots of real world case studies which are, already you can see, which you would have also witnessed in day to day life, like from in logistics. Mostly the issue is the delay of the parcel, the delay to precisions. Now, just imagine a global logistic company was struggling with late deliveries and the fuel's costs were rising and there were lots of routes inefficiencies on the route itself. Now, this company introduced AI to analyze. What did they analyze? They analyzed the traffic patterns, they analyzed the weather conditions, and they also analyzed their vehicle performance, and they added the historical delivery data that how, if on this date, if something was getting delivered in Azerbaijan on in 2 days, now with all these data, will it get delivered in 1 day or not? So AI can predict that. AI began predicting the fastest and the most fuel efficient routes for them. And the logistics were able to deliver the product faster. The fuel cost reduced because they used to take the smartest and the shortest trip. And also they used to plan their route well so that maximum deliveries can happen in the lowest cost. So AI didn't drive the trucks for them, right? AI just simplified every decision. Behind the wheel was smarter. That's what AI is doing. I was taking the decisions, but AI was helping me take that decision. Now, just imagine I'm into customer service, and the biggest issue that customer people face is the long wait time. When I call customer service, when I SMS, the reply time has to be the shortest. AI was introduced in one of the companies. It analyzed the past tickets, that how they were raised, detected the customer sentiments, and how, on which time of the year the demand was high, which time of the year the demand was low. AI could now predict customers' intent also before even the conversation started because of the historical data, not because of any magic happening. Now, the result was faster first time resolution started happening. That resulted into happier customers. The customer satisfaction score rose, and it also reduced the agent's burnout. They are also humans ultimately. Everybody just calls and passes their, bad bad words to them because for whatever reasons, but still. Now, did AI replace that customer service agent? No. It did not replace the agent, but what did it do? It empowered them with what? With right answer at the right time for the right person. That's what AI did in customer service. In agriculture, mostly what happens? The agriculturist just keeps on doing a guesswork that, okay, now in this season it's rainy, in this season it is hot, it is humid, I should do that, I should do this cropping, I should do this yield, or probably I should start. Now, a farmer's community were struggling like that with unpredictable crop yields and water wastage. Water is valuable nowadays. AI systems were deployed with that farmer community to test. And what did it test it? It checked the soil health first. And based on that soil health, did a weather forecast, crop patterns, satellite images were taken, and AI advanced to that level that AI advised them when to irrigate, when to fertilize, and then when to harvest. And the results were very, very good. There was a higher crop yield, there were reduced water wastage, and farmers could get a better income and that also a stable income for a longer time. Now, did AI replace that farmer or that farmer community? No. AI made that farmer wiser, smarter, and better. It boosted its confidence. And AI added that farmer with lot of strength. It strengthened it with the data-driven clarity. And you know what? Across logistics, whether I take the example of logistics, customer service, or agriculture, one thing is very consistent. AI succeeded when it was supported by human decision. AI didn't succeed on its own. AI succeeded because of me, because of a human, not replacing them. And that's how AI creates the real world impact. So if I tell that, it's going to just be AI everywhere, no, without me, AI is nothing. Of course, there are some challenges, As the business grows, the challenges show up again. There will be an overload of data, there will be scalability issue, there would be security issue, which we all have. But AI does just doesn't support. It has a solution also. AI can detect anomalies and threat in real time, making me safer, making me, secure and have a peaceful sleep so that I can think that my data is safer and secure. So fundamentally, AI is very good, but without me, it cannot be imagined. And that's why humans are there because we have to make everything responsible. We say that AI is powerful, AI is impactful, but as powerful as AI, how we use it also matters a lot. With responsibility, then only comes the power, you know? If I just say I'm powerful, I'm equipped with AI, but I do not have any ethics, I'm not responsibly using that AI, it's gonna be, you know, not good. Responsible AI means building and using AI that is fairer, that is treating everybody equally, transparent, very, very secure, and it is human centered. First, fairness. AI must amplify the bias. If your data is biased, if the food that you're feeding to AI is biased, the outcomes will be biased too. Responsible AI, or normally nowadays it's called as RAI, ensures that diversity in data and continuous monitoring by humans has to be there. Second comes transparency, which you can call as privacy also. People should understand that when AI is being used and how the decisions are influencing. So AI should support decisions, not operate like a simple black box. You know, like AI can give me wrong decisions also, but it's my responsibility that I have to take up that what is right, what's not. Privacy and security are also important. AI systems must respect my personal data privacy. It should protect the sensitive information and comply with regulations also. Trust is non negotiable, and I would not like to negotiate it with any AI, and so would any human sitting here would do that. The third thing is that accountability, or you can say my human oversight like a CCTV camera every time on AI. AI should never make high impact decisions alone. Humans should always remain accountable. AI should not decide that who would live or die in a hospital. It is the doctor who would decide that what treatment should be given to which patient. And for him, everybody should survive in the hospital. Whereas AI would just go with the data. So finally, the purpose of AI is ethical use, focusing on creating value for people, not just the efficiency and accuracies for organizations. It should be valued, it should be human centered. And that is why, we are here, we're talking about AI. When I say AI with generative AI and when I say creativity, for a very long time, creativity was considered one thing machine could never touch or could never do that. It was always me talking about, or it was always a human talking about creativity. But Gen AI has changed that. Gen AI has changed that conversation. Generative AI doesn't replace human creativity, it amplifies it. It works by learning the patterns that a human is using, by vast amount of content, by images, by data, everything collaborated together. So, it can design, it can draft, it can market, it can do coding as well. Now, AI is not replacing creativity. It's a new brush for the digital artist to paint the world on. It's giving you that wings to fly with that. So creativity shifts from, starting from zero to starting from possibilities. And but, generative AI himself doesn't has any imagination, any emotion or intent. It only understands what human will tell them. As a human, I have to define the vision of AI. I have to set the tone. I have to apply the judgment. I have to, give them lots of thought. But it's me who's deciding everything. I need to upskill myself in AI so that AI can help me make better decisions. That's why we are here for. That's not the end of creativity. That's creativity, but an evolved creativity along with AI with me. That's what the AI does uh, for me now, even with Gen AI. Now, the future of work is not about humans and machines competing together. AI is not my competitor or not a competitor in my race. It's about humans collaborating with AI. It's about humans making friends with AI. Routine tasks will increase as the work would increase, but machines can handle. How AI would handle that? It will free my people. The people will be free for thinking, for creativity, for problem solving, and for leadership. AI would not be a part of that. Jobs won't disappear, but roles will be enhanced, would be evolved. There'll be more jobs into the market. The most valuable professional will not be those who know everything, but those who know how to work with AI effectively. Skills like critical thinking, adaptability, ethical judgment, or communication all would be your part. AI will become a standard workplace tool, just like, email or spreadsheets once did. You remember the times? I would do that because I'm a little old. So, I remember that time when everybody was rushing to the learning centers, learning academy, like one of the learning academy, leadership academy. So to learn that how to use a PowerPoint, how to use a Word, Excel 20, 25 years back. But now everybody is rushing to learn AI. And those who will embrace it early will move faster, will lead better, and stay relevant. So the future of work is not automated, it's augmented. AI is going to handle that speed for you, and human is going to provide that which direction the ship should sail on. It's not about the speed or the horsepower of the car. It's the direction that you do, or the Formula One driver gives, so that the car can really, 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 really glide well, or how it can actually win the race. Be that AI, be that driver. Okay. So AI is your car, AI is going to give you that speed. But what really, really matters for you is being relevant with that AI, being AI knowledgeable, building confidence would be there. You would be upskilling yourself. So AI driven workflow workplace confidence is something else. It doesn't come with knowing everything. It's come with knowing one thing better. If you know AI, you know everything. You know how to learn, how to adapt. And the fastest way to build confidence with AI is the hands on use. It's coming and learning to an academy and upskilling yourself using AI. You can't learn swimming by sitting in a room and reading and watching the videos on YouTube. You need to jump into the water. You need to use your hands and legs and move your body faster. That's what AI is. You need to feel it, to work with it, and to learn it. If you learn AI, you would be out of the crowd and in front of the crowd, not a part of the crowd. So, upskilling today is no longer optional or occasional. It's continuous, it's lifelong learning. The focus is shifting from collecting lots of degrees in your resume to skills, from job titles to capabilities. What truly matters is understanding how AI works, how AI should be applied to, where AI should be used to, staying curious, staying ahead of everything. And that also, when you know AI, you can collaborate with an academy, upskill yourself, get yourself certified, and let the world know about you. The new world is waiting for you. Integrating AI successfully requires a strategy. Build up that strategy, focus, and a step by step execution. First, start simple. Define your goals. You know what problem you want AI to solve for you. Is that faster decision better for you? Or are your goals clear to you? So, first, define the goals for you, then, access the readiness that is there. Evaluate your data quality, technology, infrastructure, and then AI would start helping you out. And you should always not start with everything. Start small. Pick up a pilot project with measurable impact. Test, learn, refine before scaling yourself. That's you can do. So scale, refine, and learn. And that's how you can expand successfully into AI. There are some tools to make AI accessible because AI is powerful, but its real value comes when it's easy for everyone to use it. Anybody can use it, not just the data scientists, the coders, the people who know the technology, the algorithm. The best part is it is no code platform. It is a visual builder. Simply drag, drop things, write few letters or write few words, you are there. The conversational AI, that means it understand me, I understand you. AI can speak any language that's there on the world map. Spanish, Turkish, English, any language it understands. So you do not have to be dependent on AI language only because it is for everyone. And that's what we're here for. I'm just introducing a new course to you called AI for Everyone. And that's your pathway for AI literacy, the first step for AI literacy with a certification. Now, AI plus everyone is designed for one simple reason: AI is no longer optional and it's no longer only for tech teams. This course, curated by AI certs, is built for professionals across every space, whether you say marketing, HR, finance, operations, customer service, leadership, everyone who wants to stay relevant and confident in the age of AI. AI for everyone is for you. You don't need coding skills or technical background. What you need is clarity in life, how AI works, where it fits into your daily work, and how to use it responsibly and, of course, effectively. We will be teaching you through real world examples, practical use cases, hands on learning, podcast, audiobooks, learning materials, and hands on use as well. So, AI plus everyone is going to help you move from curiosity and confusion, and it is going to move you from, take you to that curious world instead of that confusing world. And you would be more confident and more impactful. This course isn't about replacing humans with AI. It's about empowering you and me. It's about empowering humans with AI. AI won't replace people ever, but people who know AI, who know how to use AI, will definitely replace those who do not know to use AI. Okay, so be that one. AI will replace those who don't know it, but AI would amplify the people who know it, who want to grow with it. The course curriculum is very simple. We are going to take you through the introduction of AI, and then we are going to take you to the AI technologies, making you a little knowledgeable about what is these networks and how this works at the back end. And also, we're going to take you to the AI action, and then how the project overflow is going to work for you, slowly moving into the ethics and the use of it, the ethical use of it, the responsible AI part of it. And then in module 6 we'll be talking about the generative AI, like we did a little today. That was like a teaser. We're going to do it in a much detailed manner in coming in this course. And then we're going to talk about the future readiness, about how ready you are for future. And then we're going to move to starting with AI, that how should be your first steps be and how you should go ahead on the next steps on forward, and what new courses or what are the next courses that you should add as a certification to enhance your profile. Now you would be thinking whether I'm the right person to enroll here or not, or who should enroll for this course, or who's the right one or right choice for this course. So this course is for everyone. This course is for anyone who wants to stay relevant, confident, and future ready with AI. Now, it's an AI driven world. You know it by now. So, you know, this course is for you. If you are a working professional wondering how AI fits into your role, a manager trying to drive productivity and smarter decision, or if you are a business leader who wants to shape strategy and work around with that. Now, or if you're none of these, you are a simple student, hearing me out, and you want to make a decision for your career, for your future, for your tomorrow, then this course is for you because you don't need a technical background here for preparing yourself. You don't need to be an AI expert. This is AI for everyone. Only thing that you need to have is willingness to learn, willingness to amplify your skills, and also augment your thinking amplify your impact, and also accelerate your growth. You see yourself much ahead what you're here at. So curated by AI search, AI plus everyone is for those who don't want to fear AI but want to lead with it. So, you can collaborate with the academy, and LFA is going to help you come and learn with us. By the end of this course, you will be able to understand AI in simple, practical terms. What is, what it isn't, and how it amplifies to everyday work across roles. Use AI tools confidently, that you were not able to use it, that you were only talking about it or reading about it. It is going to identify the real role specific AI with use cases, with the hands on that we're going to give you to learn and to also, enhance your knowledge. We want you to collaborate effectively with AI by asking the right questions, guiding the outputs, and we'll also be teaching you the prompt engineering while being ethical, and also build an AI future ready mindset so that you can be prepared. The future doesn't belong to AI alone. It belongs to people who know how to work with AI. If you know how to work with AI, you are the face of tomorrow. If there was ever a right time to start, this is that opportunity. Get in touch with us today and make the advantage of the best offers that are available right now. To begin your AI journey, to begin with AI plus everyone. That is what it is. There are beautiful offers going on. Please, please, please make the most of it and use this right time for shaping yourself in the right zone. That's what is important. It's important for you to be that AI face of the world. I hope you really enjoyed at what I spoke about. And just think about it. The time is clicking, the world is moving, and so are you. So think and invest in yourself. And we would love to hear from you now, because we've spoken enough and we know that you are waiting for, your turn to speak. Let's keep the house open for question and answers for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shilpa, for such an insightful and engaging session. You have truly shown how AI can be practical ally for professionals across roles. Not something to fear, but something to embrace and leverage thoughtfully. Thank you so much once again. Now we'll move on to the question and answer session. Please feel free to drop any questions, any doubts that you have regarding AI plus everyone, regarding the things that we discussed in the session, anything that we can answer. We'll just give the audience like 2 minutes to drop in their questions, Shilpa.
Sure.
Okay, so we with that we do have two questions in place. Um, the first one is, with AI tools everywhere today, how do we move from using AI casually to using it strategically and confidently at work?
So, that's a very good question. By building clarity, not just the tool familiarity is important. So, you should use the strategic AI instead of, coming with a mindset that where AI fits in daily task, what happens, what problems it should solve, or how it should be applied responsibly through structured learning, through your hands-on practice or daily usage. So get that daily clarity, get that tools everywhere. So when you are using AI more strategically, when you are getting familiar with your tools, you would be able to build a strategy that where the AI is useful to you, where you should add AI, and how much you should use the AI into that particular section.
Sure. With that, we do have next question coming on to that. Uh, what are the first three AI skills every professional should build in the coming year?
Your voice is not clear.
I'll repeat. What are the first three AI skills every professional should build in 2026?
Okay, that's a really lovely question because 2026 is right here, just few
Yeah,
days apart. So first thing is AI literacy. You know, it's very important for understanding and getting that AI tag to yourself. AI tools are important. You know, your AI builds confidence and responsibility. So with AI literacy, you're going to stay ahead. That's the first one. The second important thing is that prompting and clear and critical thinking. Asking the right question is very important to get that right answer from your AI. AI will only tell you what you're asking. And the question has to be really, really clear. You know, now instead of just, imagining and just sitting back and thinking that AI will guess my mood, my knowledge, or, what I'm actually thinking in my mind, AI won't work like that. AI works on prompt, and your critical thinking is going to give that prompt for you to AI and get that best result. The third thing is AI application mindset. Mindset is very critical. Identifying where AI can improve in your daily work, where you need the automation, and which of the routine tasks are taking your much of the time. So where you can introduce AI and enhance creativity and make AI as a support function for you for better decision making. And, whether you are in the role of a homemaker or a student or a business professional or a doctor or an engineer, you are the right person, the right judge to get that mindset to upskill yourself, enhance yourself through AI literacy from prompting and getting the right mindset to work with AI.
thank you, Shilpa. Thank you so much. We are done with the questions as of now. If there are any follow-up questions or anything else that you would like to know, you can reach out to us at AI Search's website or Leadership Force Academy teams. We have already shared all the contact details in the chat box. Before we conclude, I'd like to thank all of you for being such a wonderful audience. Not to mention, thank you so much, Shilpa, for your time and expertise today. And at last but not the least, thank you to Leadership Force Academy for making this session possible. Audience, Leadership Force Academy has been offering some wonderful discounts on the certifications, AI certifications, which is only for a limited time period. So if you're all energetic and if you're all inspired by today's session, please reach out to them. The mail ID has been provided in the chat box, or you can go through their website and contact them as soon as possible. We hope today's session has helped everyone walk away with clarity, confidence, and curiosity to start applying AI in your own professional journey.
We
Oh,
have
okay,
we have a
Shilpa.
question, yeah.
Yeah, we have a question. Taking it up, what are the advantages of using AI in the banking sector?
That's a very good question. So thanks for asking that, rather. The key advantage of using AI in banking is very, 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 very important. Now, first is the fraud detection. When we introduced AI, and the advantage of AI came into by smarter fraud detection. AI continuously monitors transactions, whether the account is into that, watch eye or not, but it identifies the unusual pattern in real time. Just imagine thousands of customers for your bank, and it's helping you prevent the fraud before even the loss can occur. Instead of, knowing that tick 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 the messages have come to me that the amount has been deducted and then I go and block. When AI was introduced, the block was implemented immediately whenever there was an unusual pattern identified in real time. That helped the bankers make faster and better customer service because the virtual assistants of AI provide 24/7 support, even at 2 a.m. at midnight when, there is something, an urgency that I have to make a transaction. I don't have to wait like a customer into the queue and then get through the customer service. I can send my money across the globe by the help of AI chatbots. There is a lot of improved credit and risk assessment. So if I talk about loans, AI analyzes the large volumes of data and whether a person is credit worthiness or not, that whether I should sanction that loan to that person or not. And if the profile is right, how faster can I process that? That's also with the help of AI. The personalized banking experience, like suppose when I, when I open my application of my bank, AI recommends that what are the relevant products for me from the banking basket that I can pick up. The financial advices, like, if I have some money lying in my account, it can give me advices that where should I get that money invested so that I can get the maximum returns out of it based on the current market scenarios and the previous market analysis, which I would have taken hours and hours to do it myself. My money would have been lying there because I would have been busy with my work and my daily life. But AI gets that for me. It also get that operational efficiency and cost reduction because there were processes without AI wherein there were long queues for doing KYC, document verification, reconciliations of bank statement, allowing investing for the banks to invest lots of money into the tools and the applications for doing this task. But with AI, this task has become easier and also accurate. So not about it has provided speed, but it's also provided accuracy for the banks because it's in the bank, it's all about money and you cannot risk it. So it's important to be fast and accurate in the banks. And because these decisions were all data backed, these were data driven. That is why the data driven forecast and the trends for the banking's view also, from the banker's view also, it was easy. They could predict that how they're going to manage the liquidity for the bank for the cash and how they can make strategic and faster decisions, how they can be compliant. Okay, so that's how, it's making that great impact over there. That's how it is going to be more personalized, more better.
Thank you, Shilpa. With that, we again have another question. So I'll just quickly take this up because we are already running out of time.
Mm.
Can artificial intelligence reduce the level of banking fraud?
Yes, it does. We covered that already in that. So it can cover the risk of the frauds because there is an AI which can detect the unusual pattern. Like suppose I mostly bank at that particular hour. I mostly bank I mostly do these transactions for these vendors or these people, and all of a sudden there is a transaction which is happening from the net and in the wee hours and by an account which is not in my list or even out of the geographical zone. AI can detect that. AI can stop that. Uh, so how it can actually help, that would depend. So your the more better systems of AI you're going to work on, the more better and smarter your team is trained in AI. AI can help you with the fraud detection as well. So it's very important to be that AI educated personality nowadays.
Absolutely. We have another question. How can AI be appropriately used in academic article writing?
Okay. So I would say that, AI academic, I would say academic writing is what? Just to give a clear idea to people who don't know what academic writing is. So AI will do that idea generation for you because in academic writing, everything starts with an idea, with a research topic. Okay. Then you refine your research questions and create logical outlines for papers and articles. But the first thing is that idea generation and structuring. So that first thing is done by AI and then the chain follows. The language, the clarity, the vocabulary, the grammar, the academic tone, and how you can rephrase your sentences to make it more impactful. The same sentence can be a negative thing, but AI can enhance and could put that it's especially helpful for non-native English writers. Like suppose um if a person who's just now Turkish language or and Spanish language and not very well versed with English, but AI can help you with with the writings in English as well. It can summarize an existing literature for you and make, you know, it's easy for the researcher to use it because it is going to save a lot of time. It can format your style and um, it can help you with Harvard formatting also. It can help you with the structured abstracts. It can help you with introductions, conclusions, how to align the entire compact, and also ensure that there is a consistency in the terminology also. It can proofread for you. It can edit for you. It can be a second reviewer for you. Like suppose if I am using, you know, if I'm using AI for entire writing of entire paper, but human intelligence is not there. Now just imagine that how it would be problematic it would be. It can fabricate the entire content. But when AI is coming in collaboration with humans or a human researcher and a writer or an academic person, so it will always give a content which is generated by AI, but proofread and verified by a human. So that's very important that you use AI for enhancing your document, but ultimately it should support the thinking and not substitute it. So, that's why AI assists the scholar, but it doesn't replace your scholarship. Okay. So keep that in mind.
Right, Shilpa, I'll totally agree. And with that, I think we come towards the end of the session. Thank you so much once again for answering all the questions. And thank you once again to all the audiences for being such an engaging one. With that, you already know what to do next. We'll see you in the next sessions that we'll be having shortly. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
I want to say thank you very much for everyone, for Shiva, for AI sets teams, and for your interesting. Uh, my last words, I want to say we don't need to be afraid about AI. We have to know, we have to learn, we have to grow. And if we want to found one against, we have to find who will use uh, generative AI better than us. This is it. Because AI is future, future is today. Let's join with us.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas for everyone.
Thank you, Navrathan. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year,
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.